If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle, putting the wow in transmogs.
We're sporting a very gray, kind of dark red and bright red look here, starting with the shoulders, which we're pulling out of Blackrock Foundry Heroic. Those are a monk recolor. So the shoulders and the gloves and the boots are monk recolors. The helm and the belt are recolors for rogues. The rest of it is from vanilla, except for the cloak, which happens to be from BC. As I said, up from vanilla, the chest, prospector's chest, the belt is from Blackrock Foundry Heroic. So keep in mind, Heroic, Blackrock Foundry, to get some of those bulk pieces, particularly the belt. The legs, prospectors, leggings, or if you want to be correct, you could call them woolies. Anyway, from vanilla, wow. You can buy that on the auction house. The feet, Blackrock Foundry Heroic, the Beast Furnace, or if you want to say it correctly, the Blast Furnace. Oh gosh, I have to get new glasses, by the way, and that's not a joke, I really do. Cannonball Loader's Grips, Blackrock Foundry Heroic once again, which of course is from Warlords of Draenor. Moving on to the back, one of my favorite cloaks, Gildathorian Cloak from Karazhan, the BC version, so make a note of that, keep that in mind, because there's two versions. The headpiece, Blackrock Foundry Heroic, once again, as I said before, the belt and head are the rogue recolors, and the weapon is epic. You're going to have to buy it on the auction house, too hard to farm.
Here's a very dashing look for Demon Hunters, I think. Shoulders of the Roiling Inferno, Siege of Orgrimmar, LFR, Sun Tend to Heart, 15% on the drop rate to get the shoulders from Miss of Pandaria. The chest, Runesworn Chest Guard, Stormheim, one of my favorite places actually. Assault and Battery, it's a quest reward for both factions, so that's an easy get. Looks better on females though, I gotta say, on the male Demon Hunters, not quite as good. Flayed Demon Skin Belt, Siege of Orgrimmar. See, Demon Skin Belt definitely works for Demon Hunters. This is intended for Demon Hunters. You can actually buy that piece on the auction house if you're lucky and get a good price. Ice Pine Breeches are the legs, High Mountain, Greystone Shard Finder, or you can buy it on the auction house. Decent drop rate though if you feel like farming it. See, no, it doesn't look as good on a dude, right? Toxologist, Treated Boots, Hellfire Citadel, Mythic, Killrock, Deadeye, 14% on the drop rate. Oh, maybe it does look okay, I don't know. And the wrist, keep in mind, no gloves here. We're going with a wrist. Siege of Orgrimmar, LFR, and Mercis is the boss. 5% shot to get the braces of the Purified Spirit. Next up, we're going to do the spin, show you the cape, which of course is the Wakecrest Guard's Cloak, which is Alliance only. Check Wowhead for some lookalikes on that. The headpiece is Vindicative Gladiator's Fellskin Helm, which I believe is Alliance only. Illidari Warglaive, Demon Hunter Quartermaster, which means you get it as a startup.
The gist of this particular set is a mix of two sets. One is from Isle Expeditions, which you could easily buy on the auction house. That's the shoulders and the binders, or the bracers. And the other part of it is from Cataclysm, speaking specifically Firelands, which would be the chest here. Balrog is the boss, 16% on the drop rate. Look, an epic looking piece for rogues, druids, any kind of leatherware, and I think this looks spectacular on a Demon Hunter, by the way. The belt, Girdle of Unconquered Glory. You're looking at Blackrock Foundry. Keep in mind, Mythic to pick that up. That's a monk recolor. The legs are Cinderweb leggings. Firelands, Bethilic is the boss. That's a huge spider, by the way, so if you're an arachnophobic, you might want to, I don't know, seek some counseling before you go there. The feet are Treads of Violent Intrusion. Jim Sargeras, various mobs there, or you could just step up, buy it on the auction house, probably the best way to go. The wrists, Spirit Bow Bindings, Isle Expeditions. Check your local Isle Expeditions or more local auction house to pick those up. Those will be going down in price as we progress on into Shadowlands. Parrot Feather Cloak, Karazhan would be incorrect. Parrot Feather Cloak is straight out of a place called Freehold. The headpiece is the Paramount Gear Spun Goggles, which are BFA level engineering, and the weapon, Isle Expeditions, or the Auction House. This is a mix of a Monk recolor from Mop as well as some Demon Hunter pieces. Want to point out this is Alliance only, 100% because of the boots, because those are the Stormwind Guard boots. Not sure why you want to look like a useless Stormwind Guard, but if you want to use the boots for this set, I don't blame you because it looks pretty epic. Most of this set is pretty easy to get. Burning Throne to get the chest as well as the legs, I do believe. Moving on to the belt, which looks pretty epic. Tomb of Sargeras Mythic, killed Jaden as the boss, so you're going to have to grind your way through Tomb of Sargeras, which is Mythic version, but it's going to get easier and easier as we go forward. The legs, as I said before, part of the same tier set from the Burning Throne as the chest piece, so that is the last raid from Legion. Moving on, we're going to take a look at the feet. We talked about this. Stormwind Boots, Vermeer Garrison, the Dwarven Bunker. You're going to have the Dwarven Bunker and some Iron Horde scraps to pick up those boots, which I think really look pretty epic with this set. Ice Pine Gloves, High Mountain is the place it drops from that particular dude, as well as the Auction House. Pretty good drop rate. There's also a few quests that have a look-alike, so very similar. Check Wowhead for that. Floating Web, super easy to get, just buy it. And the headpiece is Hellfire Citadel Mythic Shadow Lord Iskar, making an appearance, dropping that pretty cool mask. And the weapon is a fist weapon. A little bit of Legion, a little bit of Ice Crown Citadel with a touch of WAD, meaning that headpiece is WAD, as well as the blade, which really looks epic with this set. I love the Mindbender blade. So the shoulders, the gloves, the belt, and the boots are part of a Legion Demon Hunter tier. The chest and the legs are from Ice Crown, as you can see, Ice Crown Citadel 25-man. Now we're going on to the belts, which is perfectly and absolutely worth getting. Keep in mind, this is the LFR version on the aforementioned pieces for the Demon Hunter tier from Legion. The legs, we're also pulling out of Ice Crown Citadel, 25-man, Fester Gut. Bring him a cookie. He loves cookies from what I've heard. And maybe he'll give you the leg pieces. That drop rate might be a little bit better than you showed there. The feet are from the Emerald Nightmare Heroic. Nithendra is the boss there. The hands are Emerald Nightmare Heroic as well. As you can see, the boss 16% drop rate on the gloves. The back piece is the Hide of the Wind, which is vanilla level tailoring. Check your local tailor, check your local auction house. Hopefully you get a good price, just purchase it. This is a Demon Hunter only tabard, some gold to buy that. Moving on to the headpiece, which is straight out of Hellfire Citadel Heroic, Shadow Lord Iskar, he's in Arakoa. And the weapon, as we said before, is Mindbender's Flamebane. The coloring for this set may not say Demon Hunter, but the overall fashion of it, I think does. And I really, really like it. It's unique for Demon Hunters. It fits the class fantasy. Not too difficult to pick up. The shoulders are going to have to head over to Uldir. The chest is crafted, which means you can buy it on the auction house or find your local leatherworker who has Legion level leatherworking. And there you go. Now you have the chest. Same would be with the legs, part of that same crafted set. The belt, you can buy it on the auction house or farm it on Isle Expeditions. It is completely your choice, freedom of choice. And wow, we talked about the legs, crafted, buy it on the auction house, or find your local leatherworker. Pretty easy. Now we're gonna go to the boots, which you're also gonna have to pull out of a BFA raid called the Eternal Palace. Looking for raid version, keep that in mind to get those golden boots. Doing the spin. See, I don't necessarily like the way this looks on the male Blood Elves. It looks pretty good on the female Blood Elves though. You could easily do some nice stuff here with tattoos if you want. You could always change your tattoos around and
that would look really epic on the chest, depending on the color and the style. Or you could always throw some kind of shirt on that is a neutral color, like a dark brown, or maybe even if you find something to match the older pieces overall. And filling this out is weapon, one-handed sword from Siege of Orgrimmar. Once again, my name is Luxeley. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and leave you with a final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, make your day epic.